Hope all are doing safe and good. So in this particular channel, I'm going to explain about this group once again on this career update and aptitude questions. So there's a closed group where nearly 493 people are there. So you'll get to know a number of interview questions, learning updates from different companies. So let me give you a clarity one by one. So first, let me explain you about the post which I've shared today, which is for the company ANZ. So coming to the ANZ part, so the email writing scenario. So this company is for the interview round. So they are trying to have the scenario like email writing skills. So there would be a customer facing scenario and you have to respond to that particular issue with a proper subject line addressing the particular customer, or in case if you are drafting it to a manager asking approval, either it can be reaching to any one of the person. And greetings paragraph, what is this, the main content which you are giving and how you resolve it. And then it comes the signature format. So it's all about uh, information which can give you more confidence in overcoming this particular situation, and try as much as possible to uh, overcome this and try to give importance to how well you can crack this interview round. Then definitely you will be able to win. So it was very easy long back, but now day by day they are making the interview round tough. And so there might be one email writing round or two email writing. So clearing that, most people are facing the issue. So I hope my screen is visible. So I've tried my best to give an update on all these information. So please do have a check on this group. So most of them are not in Facebook, so I'm just making a video out of it so that people will get an idea about how well you can. And the main thing is either the way you try to frame the sentence, and if you are good in communication skills, it's easy for you to crack the interview. So let me give you an update on this post. So I'll give you a topic. See here, a person wants to get a subscription of a channel, and instruction has to be provided. How the process will be going on, and what are the ways of getting into a new subscription. And the topic, it depends, like any topic you might be getting it, and you have to resolve the queries and give a solution. And before we there were aptitude test like in tabs where it was basic English and maths, but now I'm not sure if they are having it. So this was long back, okay. And writing email on this particular interview round, so you have to empathize the customer. I have to understand and uh, think from customer point of view. And the subject line also matters a lot, like. And even in one of the YouTube channel, like maybe on October month, I have made a video uh, on how well to email the clients, sorry, email the customers, or how well to reply the mail. So you will get to know more information on that subject line. So as per my knowledge, you can also add a subject line like assistance needed. So that will be the best word, and regarding the or related to which particular product. So you can try to make a sentence like that, it will be very clear. And if you're addressing a customer, use it as dear, and put the customer first name. And no need to mention good morning, good evening, because we are not sure when the customer will read. So you can put greetings for the day and two exclamatory icon. So the paragraph can start like this: I apologize to hear that you have experienced the particular issue. I completely understand how frustrating that must be for you. Thank you for bringing this issue to our attention. or thanks will not come. So thanking for bringing this issue to our attention. To resolve this, we have actioned and will be fixed, and it will be fixed by this particular date. Like you can put the turnaround time date. Please feel free to connect with us on any concerns or questions. We value our business and we will do everything possible to resolve this matter. So you can add these kind of sentence in the paragraph as I've read now. And one more scenario I will give you. It is dear support. Okay, there is a discrepancy in the bill that was generated last month. It looks like you have charged me for a campaign that I didn't run. I have already paid this invoice, but the fact that I didn't run the campaign and has made a serious dent in the trust I have in your company. Please investigate. So try to read and understand the scenario, and post that you can try to respond. So there will be a time limit given, and this is what this customer needs. So he has addressed it like dear support team, and you can address it as the first name of the customer, dear John. We have checked your billing cycle details in your account. Customer service is our top most priority. We see that our system has recorded the data regarding the campaign and you have chosen. However, if you are not aware about this, we will definitely assist from our side and resolve your queries. I understand how frustrating this must be for you. We value our customers' time and this should have not happened. I will be checking this. I'll be checking regarding your billing queries to the right department and the concerned department or customer support team. We are prioritizing this issue and our team is already working actively to resolve this matter. And I'll be notifying you right away when it is fixed. I appreciate making us I appreciate you making us aware of your negative experience. We strive to provide excellent customer service in a timely manner, and I apologize for the inconvenience caused. Please let us know if you have any other additional queries or concerns. For any questions or further assistance, please reply to this email or call us at a toll free number where generally a customer agent will pick and resolve the issues. Thank you for your assistance and cooperation, and you can mention your name, whatever which is given in the scenario, and your designation. So this is the scenario. This is the answer for in a different way. Okay, so I'm just reading the question again for you. So there is a issue in the bill. Okay, discrepancy in the bill that was generated in previous month. It looks like you have charged me. Okay, the team has charged the customer for a campaign which he didn't run, and the customer has already paid this invoice, but the fact is that he didn't run the campaign, and it has made a serious dent in the trust which the customer is have in our company. Please investigate. So the second answer is, thank you for your email and query. We would definitely investigate this issue and please allow us 3 working days time to reply to you at the earliest. In case if you are charged for the campaign conducted by you, we will definitely issue a credit note and this error won't repeat again in future. Thank you for your support and commitment shown to our business. We will reply to you within 3 working days. Okay, so this is another kind of scenario, but this is a one more kind of scenario like how you can handle. So think and try to answer this, and you will definitely get to know about the update. And these are the general things like the general interview. The HR might ask, "Are you a hard worker or a smart worker?" And so, in order to know answer, you have to know what does hard work and smart work means. So, hard work is spending more period of time on a task or a series of tasks which is given. Smart works is completing the same amount of work with same quality in lesser period of time. And these are the other questions which might even asked by the HR in some of the companies. What are your future goals or aspiration, and what are your strength and weakness? Strength and weakness, I've already made a video in the previous this one in the same channel. So try to have a check. You will get to know what kind of points you can add, or based on the scenario, if you're experienced, you can try to inculcate or put across the as per the process. And PayPal, okay, so this is a company which is related to US banking. So they had a unique scenario where they had a chat window, the dual chats, and the customer used to directly uh, ask on any of the query or request or complaint. So we have to reply to the customer, and the time limit is 15 minutes. So you will be given the data in the left hand side on what basis, or data like how to verify the customer in order to do a verification if that he is the same customer. Either we have to ask his full name or phone number, or and then we can move ahead on the chat. And post that, once you finish the chat and respond, you have to even close the chat by selecting what feedback you have, what is the solution or update you have given to the customer, and write the notes. So in general, whichever case you are working for voice or chat process, you have to update the notes. So whoever has worked in voice, they would have they will be aware about it. And in general, if you have got a chance to attend this interview, it would really help you to get to know how it works, how the people in backend who are treating the customers, uh, who are handling the customers. So you will get to know about it. Okay. So here typing test will be there, and email writing test will be there, for which I've already told you, and later grammatical test will be there for 12 questions. So I hope I'll read this paragraph so that you'll get to know what I have mentioned. So here, as I told you, it's a dual chat scenario. So customer will be asking a query in the chat, and we should respond on their queries or request or complaint which is raised. And we need to understand their issue and greet them initially, and respond them by verifying the customer either with the customer full name or the phone number. So verification is needed. Then we have to cross check the details and give them a proper solution or answer. Then post that, we have to close the chat, or we have to update the notes before closing the chat. And here later we should end the chat once we solve the queries. And so in this interview, it's given in the left hand side, and right hand side the chat box will be open. So I hope you will definitely got a clarity now based on my explanation. And so few questions I have also updated, like what is FP&A full form, financial planning analysis, and a lot of learning topics have been given here. How is R2R, P2P, and O2C are interrelated with each other? And what is vendor master in P2P? What does procurement means? Process of acquiring goods, services, or work from a external source. What is invoice? Invoice is a document issued by a seller to a buyer detailing the products or service provided, their quantities, price, and total amount due to payment. And purchase order. It is a document issued by a buyer to a seller indicating type, quantity, and agreed upon price for products or services. And the credit for this post also I've mentioned who has shared, so that you will get to know concerned person profile. And coming to the interview questions of Big Four into KYC AML process. So there are multiple questions which are mentioned here. So you will get to know, unless and until if you're experienced in KYC, AML, handle global clients, so you'll get to know the basic answers. Okay. So which group of country was removed from FATF grey list in 2023? And money mule. So money mule, let me explain. It is also known as squaring, and it is considered as a type of money laundering, and it is the action of receiving money from a third party on a bank account or any other payment services, whether if it is personal or created purposely and wire it to another third party. So these are the questions. If you're able to see what is the full form of NCA, and lot of core questions it's been asked here. Greatest risk for ML. For ML means it's money laundering, full short form. Money laundering for casinos, and countries where the gambling is illegal. So there's the four options which is given here: Ireland, UK, Australia, and Lebanon. What is the most common method of laundering money through legal money service business? So the options are given here. You have to choose the right option. And in AML terminology, what does red flag means? It's a common warning signs alerting firms and law enforcement to a suspicious transaction that may involve money laundering. And next question, randomly, I'm just telling you, in which stage in money laundering would classify the use of laundered funds to purchase high value asset and luxury items? It is integration. Option is yes. And one of the max question, out of the below options, which is less than 1 bar 6? The answer is 0.1667. Next question, cricket bat machine produce 8 bat every second. If machine operates without interruption, how many cricket bat will it produce in 2 minutes? Because the answer is 240. Okay, and these are the basic things which generally you should be aware in order to attend an interview for AML, or meaning of sanctions, enhanced due diligence, customer due diligence, sanction screening, sanctions. Okay, so do have a check on all these part, and KYC it's basic thing, like obviously many people would be aware about it. Know your client or know your customer. So it is an compulsory, it's a mandatory process of identifying and verifying the client identity while opening a bank account and periodically over a period of time. And AML is bank, it refers to policies and regulations put in place to deter criminals from integrating illicit funds into financial systems and activities. Um, so these are all about AML. Money laundering is hiding the source of money which we have received from illegal sources and converting it to a clean source. So there are multiple questions which I have added here, and coming to underwriting also I've covered here. What does US mortgage underwriting means and what are the four C's? Credit, capacity, capital, collateral. So these are the basic things. And underwriting means the process of evaluating a loan application. Evaluating means checking the loan application, or verifying the loan application, borrower qualification and property collateral to check the risk associated with providing a mortgage loan. What are the four C's of underwriting? Credit, capacity, capital, collateral. Okay, and let's go on for the other questions. Yeah, so these BCD travel interview questions. I hope it would be visible. So BCD is usually into travel and tourism. So they will ask more about uh, travel and tourism related questions. And what are the countries in South America? Which ocean separates Europe from America? It's Atlantic Ocean. And which country has the lowest population? It is Vatican City. And how many time zones are there in the world? 24. And what else? and country code they will be asking, and what are the zones, time zones of USA. What does DC means? Like in Washington DC, what does DC full form? DC is District of Columbia. And recently I've been to this public state central library. So there I have seen on this newspaper, which is very much familiar in the last 15 to 20 years or more than that. You get to know n number of information on government jobs. It's mostly available in Tuesday. So I had been on Wednesday, so I was able to read this newspaper. So people, whoever is below 30 or who are in from scheduled caste, or if you are interested to do any government bank exams, do check this paper. Definitely it will help you. And even there are some bank exam books also, so you'll get to know a lot of aptitude questions which you can read it. And these are the things which I wanted to show you on what sentence, how the sentence we can narrate, which is the right sentence and which is wrong. Okay, be able to see all the eligibility, and based on that you can try to apply for the jobs. Next is O2C process. So here it's been given like O2C process comprehensive guide. Okay. So O2C process is the lifeblood of revenue generation, encompassing all activities from order initiation to the ultimate collection of payment. So multiple information are given on O2C as well here, from end to end, and even here the O2C process is being added: order management, credit management, order fulfillment, order shipment, customer billing, payment collections, cash reconciliation. So not everyone has an account in FB. So in case if you want to join this group, do let me know. I'll approve you in that group so that you can read all these questions one by one. Your accounts payable questions are mentioned, and Standard Chartered Bank. So once one candidate asked me on the behavioral assessment on Standard Chartered Bank. So you will be getting an email like this to complete the assessment, and you have to apply for it. So it will take like 20 half an hour. It will take half an hour, and this will be the questions you have to select as per that. And let me show you a video now. Why it's not audible?
You have been working on a change initiative which is being rolled out globally for certain teams at the bank. You've just completed the implementation in the final country when you receive feedback via video conference from a local team member. They say that you've missed a key component that could, in rare circumstances, cause disruption to the business. You understand their concern, but it's a bit late as the initiative has just been implemented.
So getting this kind of scenario based question, and you have to apply for it. So these are the many updates which are being shared here, and so here how the issue is: if you are uploading your resume and post 1.5 months, you are getting this particular email. So be very careful. Do a habit of having checking the emails at any time. It will help you. So this is for IBM, and so here these are the questions they will ask. So you have to orally answer. What motivated you to pursue the career opportunities in IBM? How you believe your skills and experience will help you to make you successful in this role? Explain the time when you took the initiative on a project in office. Tell us a decision which that you have regretted and how you have overcome it. So you are able to see here the details, and here if you are able to see, it's a golden rules of accounting information. And Fidelity Investment Company for US retirement, there is a questions which are added here, and also the Excel test, what exactly the Excel related questions are added. And this is was and round, whoever has attended interview in consultancies for Accenture for voice or to check the com skills. So this is, you have to read accordingly as per the, there will be like certain scenarios, so you will be able to clearly mention about version test as well. And this information is about TDS section 194 and subjects. Yeah, now this is related to ATS format resume. So applicant tracking system. Okay, so so my feedback is it's better to have a ATS format resume, or at least a resume which is very professional, rather than just copy pasting. Most of the candidates usually share inform me that they get the resume samples from their training institute or colleges, but it should be crisp and clear with all the details mentioned. And you also have free ATS format download resume in from Google. I've also shared that link of that post in one of my LinkedIn account. If you need that information, let me know. So I have also done recently that free of cost update on ATS, which looks very nice like compared to my previous resume. And these are the keywords which can be used in your resume: leadership, time management, communication, problem solving, teamwork, strategy, data analysis, financial, HR, marketing, or operations management, market research, decision making. So, this is also a credit goes to this person, Srinivas Prabhu. Let me edit this post one second. Okay, now it's fine. Next, on R2R basics I've mentioned. So, information on R2R, and property in terms of US mortgage. What is property appraisal, home inspection? What does title search mean? It is conducted to verify that the property's title is clear and free from any liens, claims, or that could affect the lender's security interest. Debt to income ratio, document reviewer, due diligence. So, all these details are mentioned. So, public speaking skills. So, here are the information on public speaking skills. 5 tips: confidence, engage with the audience, mind your pace, express emotion, practice, and these are the things like the 5 C's which we can tell. So, it's too much of information where it's each and everything, it's too difficult to read it. So purchase order information I've mentioned here. It's a legal document where buyers send sellers to order goods, and this document contain prices, quantity, payment terms, and delivery schedule information. So this was mentioned on November on ANZ interview. Email to your manager or higher authority explaining how the issue happened and what is the solution you'll provide to the customer. also mentioned about SQL meaning and statistical analysis system. SQL is a structured query language, is a domain specific language used in programming and designed for managing data held in relational database management system and for streaming the process in the relational data stream management system. Here we have one more interview question which is resource pro for US insurance domain or claims, where you have 40 questions and you will have a time limit of very less time, 20 minutes. Empower interview questions are also mentioned here. Pre-underwriting interview questions. Okay, so you have multiple questions on pre-underwriting with all the options, and even testing related interview questions are mentioned here, which is helpful for BCA B computer science background. So there are n number of posts which is available here. So do have a check. Everything is there in one platform. And I thought it's been long time explaining this group. It's been a year, I believe, like I would have explained this particular information. So I thought let me try to brief you all on what exactly is this group all about, and it will definitely help you to learn on your free time or brush up on your skills, or it will help you to crack the interview. I hope you like this particular video. Do support by subscribing my channel. The more you support by subscribing it or sharing it, or more people view this, so it would be a support for me where I can make more unique videos in my channel, and it will really reach out to multiple audience. Thank you for watching the video till end, and I will definitely share any other videos in future which might be helpful for people.